Cancers, how y'all doing? I'm here to do a final reading in your season. Yes. Me, but I could have sworn that the kiss that was meant truly for me is leaving me torn. We got a broken heart out here, Cancer. Your heart is broken. We got a lot of burdens and obligations. How could you go? How could you go around and hurt me so hard to please you? You try so hard to please them. And now you're just remembering the past and how things used to be, looking at pictures and shit. Hold on, I gotta start this over. You know, when I'm playing music, the Soul Child, it just touches my heart in another way. Music, the Soul Child be telling all my business. He is a Virgo, which is very compatible with you, Cancer. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but I could have swore that the kiss that was meant truly for me is leaving me torn. Baby, how can love be so kind and so gentle and then be so cold? But my heart still wants. Mary, how could you go around and hurt me so? I tried so hard to please you, baby, but I just can't seem to, baby. How could you go around and hurt me, boy or girl? Try so hard to please you, baby, but I just can't seem to. You just can't seem to please them, Cancer. What? Cause if I blink my eyes and suddenly she up and disappeared. How can love escape your grasp without ever letting go? And until she returns to my offer, I may never know. Oh shit. Around and hurt me so. I try so hard to please you, baby. Let me go on and pause this. Mary, how could you go around and hurt me so? I tried so hard to please you, baby. Damn, it's like you try so hard to please them, Cancer, but you just can't seem to please them. They still break your heart. They still hurt you. Yeah. You know, love is a crazy thing. Yeah, love is a crazy thing. Let me first of all say, Cancer, that I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you prefer not to entertain, if cursing is something that offends you, please return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still going to fucking do it. I'm passionate about my shit, and it may just come out in a vulgar way. So again, please return to Tarot Universe if cursing is just not your cup of tea or offends you in any type of way. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am not offended. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. I just encourage you to take the things that resonate and leave the rest for who it may be for. You know, this is a collective reading for all the Cancers that may be watching, or any other sign that may be watching in a cross-reference. So everything may not resonate. So please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Let me also say that sometimes our messy bullshit will come out in the cards. I want you to know it's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. The last thing I want to do is get on this app and offend anybody or belittle anybody. However, we have to be able to see the truth. We have to be able to hear the truth from somebody. We can't keep living in our denial Yeah, so we have to be able to hear the truth, and it's never to offend you, it's never to belittle you. That's the last thing I want to do. You know, when you deny the truth, when you deny, you know, looking at shit from a different perspective, you know, you're denying yourself of healing, you're denying yourself of evolving, and then you're repeating patterns and making the same mistakes over and over again. And you know, we here for a good time, not a long time. We want to live our best life. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Y'all know the song, Little DeVoe, living your best life. You don't want to be going back and forth with people, arguing, fighting, repeating the same patterns. And, you know, it's going to come a point where you have to be like, all right, look, I got to change this about me because I can no longer accept this. I got to think about this certain way because maybe I'm misjudging it or whatever. It's all about your mindset, how you're looking at things, how you're perceiving things, how you're communicating. And sometimes you have to change you. Sometimes you have to change you in order to get a different result. Yeah. You can't change anybody else, Cancer. You have to, it starts with self. It starts with you. Right. This is how the message is coming to me. Yeah. You can't change people. You can't change people. You can try as you might to please them, but you can't change nobody if they don't want to be changed. Yeah. So yeah, it's time to start looking at things differently, Cancer, and you know, doing things a different way. Things for you, things that are better for you than yours, not for other people. um I get messages through music, so if you ever hear me playing a song, trying to sing a song, it's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. There is some type of message in that song from Spirit. So go on and download it. Add it to your playlist. I may get a movie as well, so if I ever throw a movie out there, there's a message in the movie as well. So if you ever have time or you know the movie, watch it. I may also just start talking about random situations going on with other people that may resonate with what's going on in your reading. So, you know, like I said, always take it as it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you for watching. If you have not, please subscribe to my channel. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. It will get the messages out to other folks that may need a healing tarot message. So again, yes, please share, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Yes. All right, let's get on into this. Hold on. So, yeah. This broken heart is just sticking out to me. And the fact that while I was shuffling, you had two men come out. Two men. The Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords was in reverse. So first of all, Swords is air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I will say air signs and water signs are very toxic to each other. I think in your first bonus reading, Cancer, I picked up on a lot of air energy. And I spoke about, you know, how toxic air and water signs are. It is definitely a challenge, especially if you're not emotionally or mentally mature enough to, you know, compromise to make it work. And damn, it's coming back out again because, like I said, we got a Knight in reverse, and then we got a King of Swords, both in swords. So as always, I say knights are men. They're like knight in shining armors coming in on their horse to save the day. They want to be the hero. But this knight is in reverse, baby, and this knight is aggressive. He's a bully. Yeah. He's aggressive. He's a bully. Dangerous and cruel. Yeah. So I'm picking up on an aggressive, bullying man in your life. Cancer. So air, let me also say air is all about the mind. It's all about the mental. It's about how you're thinking, how you're communicating, your mental health, your mental well-being, your common sense, your morals, your values. So mentally, this could be you as well, Cancer, being aggressive, being a bully, being cruel, being dangerous, being a know-it-all. It also speaks about being a follower, wanting to fit in, being unfocused, missing opportunities, being out of your element. I don't know, I'm hearing out of your league. You're way out of your league. Damn. Yeah, I'm picking up on a male energy. I feel like this man or woman, take it out as it resonates, whatever your sexual preference is. I'm picking up on a male. It could be an air sign, like I said, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel like whoever this is way out of your league. I feel like they're cruel to you. They're aggressive. They're dangerous. They're dangerous for your health. I feel like you lose yourself with this person. It's like you're losing focus. You're losing control. You're losing your focus. And the fact that the King of Swords came out after it just tells me you have to get back focused. You have to get back disciplined and focus more on what you got going on, Cancer. Yeah, because I feel like you're losing yourself in some type of relationship. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, because the King of Swords came out, and like I said, kings are male energy. It's a father energy. It's a husband energy, a boyfriend, a son. Hell, take it as it resonates. It's male energy. But as we know, kings are the providers, the protectors, basically, the head of the household. Yeah. And with this King of Swords, it speaks a lot about structure, routine, intelligence, and logical reasoning, your strength and your manners. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that you have lost focus, and now the king is here to tell you, to get back focused, get some structure, some routine, use your common sense. Use your common sense. You're smarter than whatever you're allowing. Yes, you're smarter than whatever you're allowing. It speaks about your ethics, integrity, honesty, morals, and values. Yeah. So I'm going to say it's time to get back focused. It's time to get back focused, Cancer. I know it's your birthday. You've been out having fun. You've been out living it up. But it's time to get back focused. But damn, this Knight of Swords in reverse. It says, pull back. Find a gentle way to deal with situations. Pull back. Find a gentle way to deal with situations. Observe and listen. Think before you leap. Yeah. Think before you leap. It speaks about being reckless, unfocused, impulsive. It speaks about burnout and exhaustion. Yeah. I said you got a lot of obligations and responsibilities going on. It speaks about being worked up and cannot effectively channel and release this energy. Yeah. Something's got you worked up, Cancer. And it's like you can't effectively channel and release this energy. You feel held back. Like I said, I think you're feeling like you're out of your league kind of thing. Yeah. Feeling held back. Find ways to release this energy. Like going to the gym, meditation. Going to the gym, meditating. When I speak about meditation, I think of yoga. I think of taking meditation classes. I think of religion. Yeah, because, praying, chanting, whatever your religion may be, that's all a source of meditation. And of course, going to the gym just to blow off some steam, work off some anger. And at the same time, you're getting fit and feeling good about you. Yeah. Yeah, but you got to find a way to release this pent up energy where you're just feeling like, you feel like you want to belong, but you're out of your league. And yeah, it's just something going on here. And I definitely think it's with a man or whatever, like I said, or whatever your sexual preference may be. But it speaks about mental discipline. I said that with the King of Swords. It's time to get structure and discipline back in your life. It speaks about mental discipline. It speaks about therapy, people, counseling, people that can give you the tools to mentally discipline and control your emotions and feelings. It's time to get grounded. It's time to get grounded. It says maturity, grow up. Yeah, it's time to grow up. It's time to mature. And build life experience. Wow. Yeah, that's how we starting this shit out, Cancer. It's time to mature. It's time to get grounded. It's time to build life experience. And most importantly, I feel like there's some type of energy within you that needs to be worked out. I don't know. Maybe try Reiki. I tried Reiki before. It was a very interesting experience. But yeah, it's worth a try. Trying Reiki, like I said, going to the gym or meditation. Yeah. But you have to find a way to get this energy out of you that's keeping you unfocused and restless and impulsive. Yeah. Because it's like burning out. It's like burning out. It's exhausting. Whatever this energy is, it's exhausting. Yeah. And it's got you worked up to where you can't effectively channel and release it. Yeah, and it's holding you back. So you gotta find a way to release this energy. Yeah. And I don't know. I'm picking up on, I want to say mentally abusive. There's some type of mentally abusive man here. Yeah. And then there's another man here, something like a father figure, or grandfather, a husband, significant other, son, uncle, brother, take it as it resonates. There's another male here that wants you to get back focused, that wants you to get disciplined, because there's definitely another man here that's got you unfocused where you're losing yourself. And like I said, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah. All right. The Queen of Swords always also tried to peek out at me. So the Queen of Swords is more air energy. Mental things going on here. Mental things. So whenever I see Queen, I think of mother, wife, grandmother, aunt, sister, take it as it resonates. But she wants you to set up clear boundaries. Yeah. Set up clear boundaries. Be independent. Express yourself. Yeah, set up clear boundaries. Express yourself. This woman comes from the school of the hard knocks. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. So I always get the movie Annie when I start singing It's a Hard Knock Life. And Annie, she had a pretty hard knock life. She was an orphan. And, she wanted to find her parents. And then she got adopted. So I don't know, Cancer, maybe you have a similar situation where you've been separated from your parents. It's been a hard knock life. But it's now it's like you've learned the lessons. You've learned the lessons, and you can share your lessons with other people that could be going through the same thing that you're going through. So always share your messages, share your knowledge and your experience, because it's healing. It's healing for you, and it's inspiration to other people. So always share your experiences and your knowledge and your expertise and things like that. Yes. because you're healing yourself when you share, and at the same time you're inspiring someone else to heal. Yeah. Yeah, but the Queen of Swords, yeah, she wants you to set up boundaries. She wants you to speak up for yourself. She wants you to be independent. Yes. Um, like I said, that's mother energy, wife energy, aunt, sister, take it as it resonates, is female energy. Yeah. We all know mothers are nurturing. They always want the best for us. Yeah. And this mother, she's a no nonsense mother. She don't play that shit. She wants you to speak up for yourself. Set up boundaries. Take care of yourself. Not depending on other people to take care of you. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's how we started this thing out with straight swords. Straight mental things. Yeah. All right, let's get into some oracles. First, we got create. We got dynamic, inspiring energy and gifts. Use your gifts, use your talents to create. Yes. Like I just said, when you share what you know, your knowledge, your expertise, your experiences, you're inspiring other people. Yeah, to create. Yeah, it's time to create, Cancer. Yeah. Next, we got empowerment, expansion, together, prosper, and divine. It's time to expand. Work together, come together to prosper. Yes. Empower each other. Yes. These two flew out together. First, we got unique. You are unique. You are perfect. Self and honor. Whenever I get unique, I start speaking about the rainbow in the back, because I get that rainbow in two ways. So biblically, whenever a rainbow came out, it spoke about God remembering his promises to us. Yeah. So I feel like maybe, Cancer, you could have been praying, hoping, wanting for something, and maybe you feel like God doesn't hear you. But he does hear you, and he remembers his promises. If it's for you, it will be for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. God has something else in store for you. It's we could make our own plans all we want. We can. But if it's not in God's plan, it's not for us. Yeah. And that's what we have to accept. That it's not for us, and that God has other things bigger and better for us than what we could plan for ourselves. Yes. And then I get the LGBTQ community. So I feel like maybe you could be coming out about your sexuality, or you are already a part of this community, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine to live in your truth. You are unique. Everybody is unique. Everybody's different. No one is like you. No one is like me. Everybody is different. Everybody is unique, and you have to embrace your uniqueness. Know that you are perfect. Yeah, and honor who you are. If you are a part of the LGBTQ community, honor that. Live in your truth. Live out loud. Yes. Um so yeah, just honor your uniqueness, live in your truth, know that God remembers his promises. And if it's for you, it will be for you. Okay? Okay. And lastly, we got balance, harmony, equilibrium, center, and calm. I spoke about meditation. Yeah. I always get meditation with balance. Like I said, doing yoga, taking meditation classes, um, praying, chanting, whatever your religion may be, or even going to the gym. Yeah. Whatever gives you harmony, whatever's gonna even you out, keep you calm and centered, baby. Yeah. That's what you need to be doing. All right, let's go on and get into this, because we got this broken heart here that's been just side eyeing me since it came out, to be honest with you. So let's get into it. So yeah, with the Three of Swords, we got swords out here again. Air energy, yeah, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Like I said, it's all about your mental, and your heart is so broken. Look at the three swords going through the heart. Something has pierced your heart. Something has hurt your heart to the core. It speaks about heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt. Pain inflicted by words, action, and intent on the emotional and physical self. Yeah. You know, with the Three of Swords, I always get breakup, divorce, I get death. But as you can see, this is like a necklace and a locket with a piece of hair in it. Um, so I feel like you still have someone's belongings. I feel like you're still holding on to something. You're still holding on to someone's belongings. It could even be like a piece of their hair, a piece of their jewelry. Um, yeah. You're still holding on to something here. What we got backing this up, and then we got the Star card backing this up. Having hope, having faith, even if it's as tiny as a damn mustard seed. Have faith. Keep hope alive. Yeah. Let's go deeper with this Three of Hearts. And then you got the Empress here. This is beautiful. This is abundance. Look, she even looks pregnant. Let's get into the Three of Swords. Let's see. It speaks about emotional release. Have a good cry. Expressing sadness is part of the cleansing. Having a good cry, expressing your sadness is part of the cleansing. Letting it all out will help you move on. Do whatever it takes to express anger. This will help the emotions flow out of you. Oh, baby. I just talked about that in the beginning when I was saying there's this energy stuck in you. Yes. Yeah, it says have a good cry. Do whatever it takes to express anger. This will help the emotions flow out of you. Stay focused. Yeah, we started out unfocused. Stay focused. Focus on recovery, healing. Accept what happened and move forward. Pain is necessary to experience the challenges needed to grow. Let me repeat that. Pain is necessary. Pain is necessary to experience the challenges needed to grow, to mature. Didn't we talk about maturity in the beginning? The pain that you go through will help you mature. Yeah. Learn from your mistakes and change the course of your life. Put the past behind you. Put the past behind you and change the course of your life. It also speaks about taking words to heart. It speaks about internet trolls, bullies, work bullies. Didn't we start out with that? With the Knight of Swords in reverse, I spoke about maybe, being a bully, aggressive, dangerous. Yeah. And now with this, we got taking words to heart, internet trolls, work bullies, spiteful strangers, maybe even loved ones. But here's the thing. You don't have to accept words as truth. You don't have to accept words as truth. They are opinions, projections of others' selves. Yeah. It says use pain points to expand your perspective and see the bigger picture. Use your pain points to expand your perspective and see the bigger picture. Were the words true? They say sometimes the truth can hurt. Cancer. We started this thing out talking about, sometimes we have to be able to hear the truth. The truth can hurt. But the truth also will set you free. Yeah. So yeah. Were the words true? Maybe that's something you want to work on. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got the Star card here where you gotta where it speaks about having hope, having faith, even if it's as tiny as a damn mustard seed. Have faith. It speaks about purpose, renewal, nourishment, stripping yourself of limiting beliefs, stripping yourself of the shit that hurts you. Yeah. Um, stripping yourself of limiting beliefs, um, and things that hold you back. It says, realize who you are. No matter what life throws at you, you are always connected to the divine. How beautiful. No matter what life throws at you, Cancer, you are always connected to the divine. Something here has rocked your world. Yeah, pierced your heart, broken your heart to pieces. But know that you are always connected to the divine. We can't hold on to hurt. We can't. We can't hold on to hurt and pain. Know that you are always connected to the divine. Know that whatever you lost or whoever you lost is on the other side. Yeah, on the other side, protecting you and guiding you. Yes. You are always connected to the divine, blessed by the universe. Peace is, it talks about a peaceful, loving life. Out with the old, in with the new. Then I felt like you were holding on to something. You're holding on to someone's belongings. I don't know if it's from a breakup or from a divorce, but I feel like you're holding on to someone's belongings. And with this star card, it says out with the old, in with the new. It's time to throw some shit away. It's time to get rid of some shit. Most definitely. It's time to tell them, it's time to call Tyrone. Call them. Tell them to come help you get your shit. Yeah. Why can't we be by ourselves sometimes? That just made me think of Erykah Badu. The name of the song is Tyrone. Yeah. She said, every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. Yeah. She said she got to reach down in her purse to pay your way and your homeboy's way and sometimes your cousin's way. Stop paying for everybody, Cancer. Stop trying to please every damn body. Please yourself. If it makes you, how do I say this? If you gotta pay everybody's way to feel like you're a part of it or to feel like you're fitting